Alright guys, thanks for stopping back to the Hungry Popper. So I got the roast out of the oven. You can see there's broth that's kind of cooked down to semi-gravy with onions in it. Alright, welcome in guys. Welcome into the Hungry Popper. So thanks for stopping by. I have roast, potatoes, carrots, and cabbage here from what we made up. So there it is. There's the pan. So I'm going to try this for you. Now, if you've not had, cabbage with this is pretty good stuff right here, I'm telling you. This is pretty good stuff. And I just happened to grab red cabbage the other day. It's pretty good. Nothing wrong with it. A little color on the plate if you're into that. And here's the roast beef. Add some of this. Now that's good. Oh yeah. Amazing. Very, very simple food. So you saw what I did with the roast with the salt, pepper, garlic powder, flour, browned it up, put it in there, and that cooked for 3.5 or so hours until it was just almost falling apart. And that is, it's done probably after an hour or so where there's no blood or nothing, but it's not tender at that point. So you need to leave it in there. If you want tender roast, leave it in there for at least 3 hours. Then put your veggies in, put the lid on it, put it back in there, and let it cook for another hour. So then you'll have tender roast with good veggies, your carrots, your potatoes, whatever you're gonna put in there. Normally, when I grew up, it was always carrots and potatoes. So there it is, and that's how we do it. And I wanted to show you this. So, if you see roast on sale, don't be afraid to buy it. So, I thank you for watching the videos. Y'all are a blessing to me. I thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, y'all have a great day and great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. Good afternoon, everybody. So welcome into the Hungry Popper. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. So I'm going to prepare a beef roast, an arm roast, just to have food here. So that there's some food, because I'll be around this week. Grab a little bit of flour for browning purposes. Now, the browning of the roast before it goes in the oven does create another layer of flavor. So I will not lie about that. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and salt and pepper this just to kind of give it some flavor. That ought to make things pretty darn good. So let's put some garlic powder on there like that, and put some good old salt on there. So pepper, garlic powder, and salt on each side. And by the way, this is garlic powder, not garlic salt. So I like to control how much salt goes in my stuff here. So there's that. It's salted, it's peppered. Let's go ahead and put some flour on there. And that's how we're going to do it right there. Let's go ahead and kind of rub this around a bit. And that oil's heating up there in that pan. So let's turn him over. Let's see. For that side, we'll rub that around. So we're gonna have that extra layer of flavor. Let's go ahead and get that flour coating everything, and I think we're warm in there. Let's go ahead, put him in there to brown, and I'll be right back with you. So guys, I've mixed up some beef bouillon base here to go in there for extra flavor and for tenderizing purposes. We browned the one side, and you saw me, I just flipped it over. I had peeled and quartered an onion. We threw that in there, and that's gonna bake with it too. The oven is up to temp at 350, and roast. Browning, and we're gonna put some bouillon in there in just a minute, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. So I'll be right back with you. And I dumped in the beef base that I've mixed up to go in there, and we're gonna put it right in the tune for roast beef, guys. All right, so there's that in the oven, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, thanks for stopping back to the Hungry Popper. So I got the roast out of the oven. You can see there's broth that's kind of cooked down to a semi-gravy with onions in it. And so let's take a look here. Let's take a gander. I got a big old granny fork here, and let's just see what's going on from the top here. And she is tender. Look at that. It is tender as tender can freaking be. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. Let me get that out on the plate here so I can show you what it really looks like. Almost is done. I should have had my other stuff in there an hour ago. It is done, 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 done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. My goodness gracious. And that is some good looking stuff. Now, it almost don't get no better than that. I'm telling you, that's pretty good stuff. We're gonna figure on an hour cook time. Now that's a nice fresh potato. Let's just put him in there. Mercy. Those are good, thick, dense potatoes. Now, I really should peel those carrots. Yeah, put us a few carrots in there. them in there. Like so. Like so. Like so. All right. Have you ever seen a weirdo like me put cabbage in a roast? Let's just do it. Which one? Which way? So let's just do that and that. And that. And that. Now get in there for a minute. We'll let that cook about an hour. And then I'll be right back with you. Guys, welcome into the Hungry Popper. So thanks for stopping by. I have roast, potatoes, carrots, and cabbage here from what we made up. So there it is, there's the pan. So I'm gonna try this for you. Now, if you've not had, cabbage with this is pretty good stuff right here, I'm telling you. This is pretty good stuff. And I just happened to grab red cabbage the other day. It's pretty good. Nothing wrong with it. A little color on the plate if you're into that. And here's the roast beef. Add some of this. No, that's good. Oh, yeah. Amazing.